In this video, we'll be taking apart the Roku Ultra Model 4850R, which is the 2024 model. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified once I upload a new video. Also, if you need any tools, there are links in the description. We'll begin by flipping it over on its back. Heat needs to be applied to the bottom using either a hairdryer or a heat gun to loosen up the adhesive underneath, and then the rubber bottom can be peeled off. At this point, there are 4 Phillips screws which need to be removed. Once the screws have been removed, there are catches around the housing which need to be popped off in order to separate the bottom housing from the top. Here's a look at the inside of the top housing. There are 2 plastic catches which are holding this plastic cover for the sensor to the housing, which need to be pinched in or pushed in to release it. The motherboard can now be lifted up and removed. And here's a look at the bottom housing. Taking a look at the motherboard, we see the USB 3.0 port, the HDMI 2.1B port, an Ethernet port, the power jack, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna, as well as the infrared or IR blaster and sensor on the front. There is a metal shield or cover over the processor. Once this metal shield, which also acts like a heat block, is removed, we see a good amount of thermal paste on top of the processor to help transfer heat. We can also see the RAM located here. This top portion is a heat block which helps transfer heat away from the processor. Here's a better look at the processor with the thermal paste or thermal compound removed. Looking at the back, we see the reset switch or button. And we have a better look at the infrared or IR blaster. Now it's time to take apart the remote. In order to do that, we need to pop off or release the catches around the housing which are holding the bottom and the top together. Now once all the catches are popped off or released, the bottom housing can be lifted over, but be careful since there is still a cable attached to the board. This cable can be disconnected by wiggling it and pulling it out. There are 3 Phillips screws holding the top cover over the speaker. Here's a better look at the speaker. The main board can be lifted out of the housing. The rubber buttons can be removed by pulling them out. The 1600 mAh lithium-ion polymer battery is located here, and there's a foam pad over it. The battery is held down with some adhesive, which can be easily pried off by applying a little bit of heat and pulling it off. The battery cable is connected over here on the motherboard. The USB-C charging port is located here, which is soldered to the main board. This switch is for the button on the side to enable or disable voice command. And this is the infrared or IR blaster. As for the microphone, it's located on the top corner. This secondary board is for the volume and mute buttons on the side. Having a look at the other side, we see an LED light over here on the top corner, which would light up through the small hole over here next to the power button. This white overlay over here is for the clickers for the keys or buttons, which register when they are pressed down. Also, there are LED lights behind these black stickers, which illuminate this white overlay, giving you a backlight behind the keys. So overall, it's not too difficult to take apart the Roku Ultra, as well as the remote control for it. So if you ever needed to replace the battery for the remote, you would easily be able to do that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.